Hello everybody, Mike aka the Magico13 here with episode 7 of my stock career mode. As you can see, we are sending up another Kerbal, this time Barald Kerman, along with a little science attachment for the KerbLab because I forgot to put any batteries or mystery goo containers on it. So I'm going to send him up now. Hopefully my sound is alright, because there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Yeah, so I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, or whichever holidays you observe. It's currently the day after Christmas. I've been trying to get the video before this episode 6 out, but it was taking forever to render, and then kept running into issues, and then I had to leave to go to visit my family, so I didn't really get a chance to upload it until now. So I just uploaded it, and now I'm recording this one at 10 o'clock at night. As you can tell, it is currently nighttime in Kerbal Space Program as well. I really need to stop saying so much. But yes, we are on our way up to KerbLab. Hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. We've seen that the modified version of the launcher is more than adequate to get up there. There's a couple things I'd like to get done today. I'd like to deliver this science module, and also, after we've maxed out what science we can get from in orbit around Kerbin, I would like to try to take KerbLab to the moon. Not Ike, though that would be fun. I really am missing the Kerbal engineer. Being able to have stats for apoapsis and all of that just right there would be really nice. Speaking of Kerbal engineer, there's, as you can tell, I haven't done my modded series in a while. I am not sure if I'm going to pick that back up at any point, mostly because I've tried loading the save, and I'd have to start all over. The save is incompatible because of the version of Remote Tech I was using, because I jumped the gun a little bit and used a very beta version. So I would like to maybe start up another series with that, though I don't. Video just cut out because I pressed shift too many times and sticky keys tried to turn on. But yeah, so as I was saying, I would like to start a new series where it's entirely IVA. I do not use, well, I may use map mode some, but I want it to be just, ooh wow, that was a really close intercept. Gotta be careful here. That's about as close as we're gonna get, but man, that is a close intercept. But yes, entirely IVA, no no third person view, just the Kerbal sitting in the seat. Let's see how close I can get this. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and set up a intersect at the same time, which is not the easiest to do, but I just accidentally did it. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that. If you are interested in that, leave a comment on this video and let me know, because I think it would be pretty fun. It'd be hard. I would still use map mode, but I would only use it for doing burns to like the moon, stuff like that. I wouldn't be using it for everyday usage, and this whole maneuver would be done in the IVA like this, which I guess could be not too interesting, but I'd have to rely much more on sensors, so I would need other mods for that, like Kerbal Engineer. We don't have another... I guess we can just go for this. That looks like it's away. Some retrograde. See if we can't shift our orbit to be closer. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Figure I'll get these to line up and then just let it coast. We should have a fairly close intersect at some point. Yeah. Let's try to get our retrograde a little more lined up. We have plenty of fuel. Alright. Time to slow us down. 10 meters per second. This is quite possibly the fastest I've ever gotten an intercept. I am recording, right? Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, so sorry about the video issues last time. They may still be present this time. I had no issues when viewing the recorded video directly, but when I was viewing it in the editor, I was getting issues. I may have reduced that issue some, but I'm trying to keep the file size down because I'm recording at 1080p even though the video is only output at 720. I may start outputting at 1080, but it takes close to an hour to upload at 720. So I've just kind of been testing various things, hoping I can get pretty decent quality. At the very least, I don't have any of the lag issues that I've had in the past. Like right now I'm running at a solid 60 frames per second with absolutely no issues. Though this ship doesn't have, 35 parts. KerbLab's probably got a decent number, but let's see if we can't set this up. Glide in a little bit more. Okay, maybe not that far. Set that as our target. Maybe glide by this. Yes, docking would be very interesting, doing only IVA. I'd have to get a docking alignment. There's one that I've seen. I'd have to get that because there's no way I could do docking purely IVA without extra instrumentation. Alright, getting close now. There we go. We have successful docking, even if it's a not a very good one. So let's extend these panels and take Barald Kerman out and put him in the crew module. And then we have Almy and Bob Kerman in the mobile processing lab. We can make sure that we can do these experiments. That's not worth anything, but we can transmit anyway. So this pops up if you... Yes, data removed, experiment module inoperable. So that didn't add any science, but you can see this can no longer be used. Right-clicking on it does nothing. This other one is fine, but if we go over here and we click on this and we click clean experiments, it will clean out the mystery goo container, and you'll see once that is reached 100%, which is almost now, this is now operable again. And still not useful to us here, but there you go. And there's the inside of the hitchhiker if you've never seen it before. So yeah, I'm just going to send this thing back. Point it in the retrograde, and I will see you all in a moment. Alright, we are back, and I am going to attempt to take this large set of fuel up to KerbLab in order to push it towards the moon. No idea if this is gonna actually work. It's very heavy, and let's go for it. It's maybe a little too top heavy. Am I still in control? I think so. Alright, we're still going upwards, generally. I'm afraid that this is just going to, yeah, I can't really get it to go any differently. Yeah, it just wants to fall over. Don't think we're going to make it with this. May need to redesign this launcher or redesign this fuel stage. This is the complete wrong direction. Well, good thing this is unmanned. Don't think there's anything I can do to prevent this. At the very least, we will land in the ocean, and no one will be harmed. So so there's that at least. I'm just going to disable those and plop. So I'm going to attempt to rebuild that, and I will see you in a minute. Alright, this time I've cut down the mass and switched to LV909s. Hopefully this time we will have better luck. While we speed through this launch, I am doing a little bit of post-commentary, and I want to talk about the IVA space program series that I'm considering doing. I'm serious. If you guys want me to do it, leave a comment in the video description. At the very least, if I don't do IVA, I might just do another modded series. I've been playing around with it some, and it's pretty fun. You obviously can't do IVA with probes, but I still want to be able to do probes, so I either want to use remote tech, which I have some familiarity with, and I enjoy a lot, or KOS, which I have never used, but if any of you play Minecraft, one of my favorite mods is Computercraft, which lets you write Lua scripts to control things in game. And from what I've heard, KOS is kind of like the Kerbal Space Program analog of that, where I would just write scripts to launch everything, and then if I do it correctly, I think I could have one script basically that will go through an entire launch, which would be kind of fun. Alternatively, if I use remote tech, I'm planning on never touching the WASD keys and only using spacebar and the flight computer that's included with the mod. Now that does include the ability to do nodes. However, it's not very good at it because it always starts the burn exactly when the node starts. But yes, back to the video. Alright, we are in orbit and we have an intersect of 0.3 kilometers lined up. We've still got fuel in this stage, and then this smaller stage here. And I still haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get this docked. So that'll be fun. Alright, we are getting close now, so I'm going to slow us down the wrong way. Oh, now we're probably going to fly by it. I don't know where my retrograde is, but I am pointing the complete wrong direction. This is probably going to take a while, but if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get this close, and I might be able to maneuver the space station to dock with this. Yeah, I haven't quite figured this out yet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably have to quick save a couple times. RCS. Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. switch to KerbLab. I'm going to retract these panels at least. Oh, if I get this, I'm going to be so happy. Come on. Yes. Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. Oh, that's awesome. Now I just don't know if it's going to be too unstable to work. Oh, that is exciting. And first try too. Alright, so looks like it's time for this thing to be deorbited, as it has done its duty. Now there are no more docking ports left on here, but we shouldn't have to bring anything else up. So those should be set to deorbit. Yep, that will... This, I think, is supposed to deorbit at some point, but I don't care enough to find out for now. This will definitely. So let's switch back to KerbLab and extend these panels again, and let's think about how we want to do this.